Canelo versus Jaime Munguia is obviously going to happen because Canelo Alvarez is going to keep on ducking David Benavidez. But who will win this fight? Well, let's look at their latest performances in which Canelo fought John Ryder, and it was clear from the start that Canelo was the better boxer, and that's why he dropped John Ryder in round 5.
Like Chris said earlier.
Oh, and a 1-2!
After this, Canelo completely outlanded John Ryder and won by decision.
And still, the undisputed.
Now after this, he went on to fight Jermell Charlo, in which he completely destroyed Jermell Charlo. But to be clear here, Charlo was not there to fight. He was just there to survive. And that's why Canelo won every single round and even dropped Charlo in round 7.
Gets back and lands a big right hand on Jermell.
And obviously Canelo won by decision. Now let's talk about Jaime Munguia's latest performances, in which he fought Sergi, in which both went back and forth, very close fight, in which Jaime Munguia even got rocked in round 5.
Moments right after he gets hurt. Big shot to Derevchenko.
And Jaime Munguia dropped Sergi in round 12.
Body shot by Munguia. And down goes Derevchenko.
And Jaime Munguia won by decision.
He is still undefeated, and now the news.
Now after this, Jaime Munguia just recently fought John Ryder, in which he dropped him in round 2, then dropped him again in round 4, and dropped him again twice in round 9, and John Ryder's team seen enough and stopped the fight in round 9.
Now that Jaime Munguia fought John Ryder, it really helps us a lot to determine who wins between Canelo and Jaime Munguia, because back then it was kind of hard to tell because there really wasn't a worthy opponent that Jaime Munguia fought that we could compare to Canelo, but now there is. And when looking at how both men did against John Ryder, it should be clear that Jaime Munguia definitely wins in that regard. But then the real question is, was that the same John Ryder that fought Canelo? Now the reason that's a big and important question is because if that was the same John Ryder that fought Canelo, then that means that Jaime Munguia hits harder and is way more accurate than Canelo, since Canelo was only able to drop John Ryder. Yes, he also did make him bleed a lot, but still the fight went to the decisions. So it was either that Canelo's power wasn't enough to take down John Ryder, or it was either that John Ryder was way more prepared in the fight with Canelo than in the fight with Jaime Munguia. But in the end, there was talks that regardless if Jaime Munguia won or lost the fight with John Ryder, it was going to be Canelo's first fight for 2024, and then it was going to be David Benavidez. So Canelo better be able to get through Jaime Munguia no problem, because people want to see that fight with David Benavidez. So if he struggles with Jaime Munguia, that's definitely not a good look for him going into the fight with David Benavidez.